Happy weekend to all of you cowgirls, cowboys, cowfolks out there. Hope you're having a great weekend so far as we attempt to grind through Outlaw Pass 4 and Red Dead Online on the PC. Sedan, Terminator, Belfast, hello, how are you all doing today? So some of you are probably wondering, why are we not playing on the PS4 today? It's because I want to focus on getting through PC and finishing the Outlaw Pass. So that's why I decided today to focus on the PC instead, because I want to get that knocked out before the deadline. I got at least a month, hopefully, so I got time to do it. Darian, what's up, Darian? How you doing today? It's raining outside. It literally just started like pouring down right when I started the stream. So that's great. Hopefully it won't knock out the power or kill the internet. Because if it does, I guess this is going to be a very short stream now, isn't it? Seth, hello Seth. How's it going? Good to see you, Seth. Hope you are doing well, along with everybody else. So we're going to get started in just a moment with a little Red Dead Online on PC today. See Straight Slayers here. Amit's here. What's happening? Good to see you all. Glad to have you here. So it's just a chill stream as usual, but today a little different. We're going to be on PC. Yesterday I posted a video instead of streaming, and I've been kind of cutting back on streaming over the past few days, just thinking about things, real life stuff and whatnot. But I wanted to at least do one Red Dead Online stream this weekend. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. But at least today we'll play a little Red Dead Online on the PC. What could possibly go wrong, right? But I do appreciate all of you being here, my awesome viewers, subscribers, fans, along with our mods, our Super Chat heroes for February 2021. And originally the Super Chat icon was going to be a groundhog. I just couldn't find one that would work, so I decided to simply just take last year's red pixel heart, and I just changed the color from red to pink. It works. I'm also grateful to our members, including my very good friend Azralynn, another friend of mine, Carrick, over at ACG, along with AJAX Delta, Mike Lambert. The elite members include UG Outlaw, Belfast Gamer, who's in the chat, Will, MeltNet, along with our honorable junior members, ToykoTent, Darth Vader's, Conor, deforest Smith, Dark MatterWolf, Huttch Plays, and Tommy Angelo Jr. Junior members, elite members, and February 2021 Super Chat heroes going above and beyond for the GeauxBurns Nation. All right, let's go play Red Dead Online on the PC. What could possibly go wrong? Sinister, what's up, Sinister? Good to see all of you. Did I say hi to Amit? Hello, Amit. If I didn't say hi, I apologize. But what have you all been up to this weekend? Let me know in the chat. Let's get this thing underway. Stretching a little. Anyways, a little lunch to get the day started. I woke up late this morning. I mean, later than what I usually wake up. I guess it just felt like sleeping in. I don't know. It happens. Sometimes you're just like, I just don't want to get out of bed. So I've been kind of dragging myself all morning. Yeah, it's Saturday. Not much going on today. Besides, doing the morning chores, taking care of the pets, the cats, the dog, and breakfast, and doing some walking and watching some YouTube. Daniel, what's up, Daniel? How's it going? Good to see you, Daniel. Glad to have you here. So today we're on PC. We're not on PS4, in case you're wondering, because I have everything done on PS4. I have everything done on Xbox when it comes to the Outlaw Pass and all the roles. The only thing that I haven't really done completed is the Outlaw Pass for Emmett on the PC. So in case you're wondering why we're on PC today instead of PS4, now you know. Darian, I'm trying to get used to the Xbox 360 so you can play Saints Row 1. See, Sinister with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Sinister, for the $5 holler. Super chat's always greatly appreciated. The Xbox 360 is a pretty easy console to get used to. It may take you a quick minute, Darian. I guess it depends on what other console you've been playing on. So I think, you have PS4, right? Is that right? I think you have a PS4. So I can understand the difference between going from a PS4 to playing on a 360. So there's some difference there. But hopefully you'll get the hang of it. Paradise Gamer. Howdy, Paradise Gamer. How's it going? Good to see you. I got the notification this time. Well, thanks, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's been screwing me over apparently this week. Well, I think it's a combination of things. I think it's obvious lack of interest in Red Dead Online right now because there's nothing new in the game. So I think that's part of the problem. And I think the other issue is the fact that YouTube's just not the best at notifying for reasons. You tell people to subscribe, you tell people to ring the notification bell, yet people do it, yet YouTube still doesn't notify people. Thanks, YouTube. Very appreciated. Oh yeah, I knew that petting a dog was a daily because I was playing last night with Riley on the PS4. Okay, so what are the dailies today? We got to go do a facial appearance at the Baba. Some oxen, some shrooms. Got to go do a train clerk mission. Got to go to Van Horn, the great tourist destination of the 5 states. Then we got some bounties we could go do if we feel like it. We're going to make some special stew. And maybe go see Madame Nazar. I think she's she's north of Ansburg in Roanoke Ridge. Alright, so we can go dancing at the bar. Drink some strong shine. A few easy dailies to do today. Help me rank up the Outlaw Pass because I want to get that done before it expires on me. Daniel, the YouTube notification doesn't work for you anymore. Yeah, that's great. Good job, YouTube. Thanks. Much appreciated. Okay, so I don't have any of that. Crap, that sucks. So I need celery. I need salmon. I need some succulent fish meat. I might have some fish. Let me look. See, Paradise, gonna be watching for a bit before I head out to the archery range. Nice, Paradise. Well, I hope you have fun. Alright, do I have any? I got some pickerel. I don't think I have any trout or... No, I don't have any trout or salmon. Damn it. I can always go fishing later for it. Alright, so we need a plan. 8 Planderlin. I actually think that I got some rewards. Alright, let's have a look. I think... So I got treasure map. I got that. Got that. Alright, so I don't have the... Okay, that free select... Yeah, free select saddle. You know, one of the crappy saddles. I love this one. This one's great. You know, discount for the Outlaw Pass when you already have the Outlaw Pass. Thanks, Rockstar. 3 gold bars I can get back. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so I don't have the other discounts yet. So I have a treasure map I want to claim. Lake Isabella. So I need to do the Isabella in my satchel before I can claim this one. Okay. So, you know, we got a variety of things we can do. Alright, so the plan, first and foremost, is we can go to the Baba. We can go to the oxen. Find some oxen. I know where I can do that. We also have to go to Van Horn. Great. I think at one time Van Horn would have been a nice little town. But then it went to hell for some reason. Alright. So, we're going to go hunt them oxen. We'll start with the oxen and then we'll move, I guess, back over to Valentine and do the Baba stuff. But don't forget to log into Red Dead Online this week. And within 72 hours, you should have some really nice rewards. It'll take a quick minute because I still haven't gotten the rewards on Xbox yet. I mean, maybe I've gotten them by this morning, but I didn't check while I was sitting on my couch eating breakfast and watching YouTube. I didn't bother to check, but hopefully I'll get those rewards on Xbox, and I'll eventually get those rewards for PC. And two of the prizes include a free stable stall, which is great if you don't have the stable stalls maxed out. And, one of those free rewards for a horse rank 40 and under. And thanks to Kari, once again, one of my friends and mods, who discovered that some of the newer horses in the game are actually technically count as those in that category. Stellar J, what's up, Stellar J? How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, along with everybody else. Let's see what it wrapped up this week. Season 5 of The Expanse. It was okay. There was something that happened that I'm like, oh, come on. But I know why it happened because of real life things around the actor. But at the same time, without spoiling anything, I just felt like it was kind of, the way it wrapped up was kind of, well, that particular character was kind of dumb. See, Rad, what's up, Rad? How's it going? Oop, we don't want to go that way. But good to see you, Rad. Hope you're doing well. So, Expanse Season 5 was over. Overall, I like Season 5. The final episode was okay. I think the rest of the season overall was a lot better. But, I mean, it was a decent season finale. I think there's going to be at least one more season of The Expanse. But it's a really good show, though. And WandaVision is continuing. It's getting better with each passing episode, so I'm enjoying WandaVision. And I've been watching a lot of a YouTube channel called Bedtime Stories over the past week. Anyone familiar with Bedtime Stories? It's a very good channel. It's about like ghost stories, cryptids, aliens, like other phenomenon. Is it a No, it's not. Phenomenon. Yeah, phenomenon. Yeah, it's other phenomenon. Let's see, Fat. Hello, Fat. How's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend. So I've been binging some bedtime stories here and there, and it renewed my own personal interests in the paranormal, which I guess I've always had, like from ghost stories to cryptids to aliens. Are we alone? Have we been visited? Are aliens real? Have people actually been abducted? Who are the men in black? Besides, Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. I don't count that last movie. No. It's like some crappy fanfic. I'm kind of interested in that stuff. And I find that, like, watching this channel... It's a very good channel, by the way. Bedtime Stories is a great channel. And renewed interest in that has rekindled some things that I guess I had dormant for a while. The idea that, at the very least, I think that there may be some truth. I mean, I don't believe everything. And for the most part, one thing I like about Bedtime Stories is they simply just tell you the story. And then they also talk about near the end of the story whether or not, they think it's true, or is there basis for it to possibly be real, or is it, mostly a, rumor mill folklore fiction. But still interesting stories, though, nonetheless. Gerald, what's up, Gerald? How's it going? Good to see you. Poor oxen had to die for gold. Rest well, ox. Poor oxen. Alright. So I'll take this back to Crips. He'll need it. Up and down as always. Wow. Yeah, that's the way it goes, Fat. Blue Nova Corgi, JFK was going to talk about the aliens. I don't know, Blue Nova Corgi. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. There's a lot of conspiracies revolved around JFK and his assassination. Now, there was a time I was really hardcore. Well, no, I wouldn't say I was hardcore into conspiracies, but I eventually got to the point where I felt like a lot of the conspiracies were BS. And so I kind of stopped going down the rabbit hole. But I do think that there's some unexplained things that happen. I think that there's just more to reality and to our own world that we can't really fully explain or understand, which opens the door for some mystery. Tank, what's up, Tank? How's it going? See, Brendan, you've made a few thousand with the trader bonuses. Nice, Brendan. I'm glad you're making some money off the trader bonuses. And for once, Rockstar actually has a decent update for both Red Dead Online and GT Online. The Cayo Perico bonus money has been pretty good for players. And the trader bonus has been very good. So props to Rockstar for actually putting out 2 solid event weeks in both their games. Blue Nova Corgi, MJ12 is a group or something. Oh, you mean Majestic 12? Yeah, I don't know. I've looked at it from all those different angles, Blue Nova Corgi. I think that there is some mystery around what happened to JFK or what might have happened. But it's also quite possible that the simplest explanation is, you know, one person killed him. But then again, I think unfortunately we'll probably never know the truth. And that's part of the problem of a lot of conspiracies. You'll never know the truth. And to get so torn up over it, you know, getting stressed out about it, and having sleepless nights over something you're never going to have the answers to. There's just things beyond our control. It's interesting, but at the same time, there's really nothing we can do about a lot of these things that happen in the world, even if there are some more malevolent things going on beyond our understanding. UG Outlaw's here. What's up, UG? How's it going? I see White Fang's here as well. Hello, White Fang. Good day, GB. Seeing you're live, so I dropped by. Well, thanks for dropping by, White Fang. Thank you. Well, that's a problem, Blue Nova Corgi. For my studies of conspiracy theories, and believe me, I have studied them in great detail. I came to realize that the whole notion of the rabbit holes, right, going down the rabbit hole, most of those tunnels lead to dead ends with big piles of rabbit droppings. And that's why I stopped really caring about conspiracy theories. Xavier, welcome back, Xavier. So that's how I feel about it. I mean, but there are some interesting things that I find to be plausible, or I'm open-minded enough to accept that there are just things beyond our understanding. Like, for example, like what I've been watching on that YouTube channel that I mentioned, Bedtime Stories, like the cryptids. I find cryptids to be very interesting. The possibility that there are creatures out there that we have yet to account for that still might exist. Now, some of it may be folklore and works of fiction, mass hysteria. It's possible. White Fang, let's see, in my opinion, JFK was taken out by the mob. I mean, it's possible, White Fang, but once again, let's just say hypothetically the mob was responsible for JFK's assassination. Eventually, somebody in the government would have done something about that. I mean, organized crime was eventually brought down for the most part. Well, when it comes to, you know, some specific organized crime. There's always going to be organized crime to various degrees. You got some great news and some bad news. Well, life is full of good news and bad news. That's life. That's one thing I've learned. Okay. So we need one more oxen. Godzilla being one of those creatures. Yeah, well, the thing about Godzilla is something that big, I think we would notice. But, I mean, it still is possible that there's creatures out there that we're not fully aware of. Maybe they just exist and they're smart enough to keep out of sight, you know? Maybe they're intelligent enough to know that they, you know, exist in, say, our woods and places where, you know, mankind still rarely treads. That's a cow. Cow. Is that an ox? Yes. Hello, ox. See, Blue Nova Corgi, I love those old folk tales. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, they're... What the hell? Yeah, you're not escaping. I must have pushed the wrong button. Let's see, Clan Erickson. What's up, Clan Erickson? How's it going? Let's see, White Fang. So, would you think that maybe JFK was not... I've looked into JFK a lot over the years. I believe that it's a very interesting set of circumstances that led to his death. I think at the end of the day, it's as simple as him and his security detail underestimating the possibility that somebody would want to assassinate him. I mean, at the time, the president was in an open limo, right? Out in the open. Easy for anybody to take out. I mean, it's just one of those sad realities. I mean, it's just like with Abraham Lincoln. No, but I mean, the majority of people believe that Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth. And there's also plenty of other, well, at least a couple of other presidents that have been assassinated. So the idea that one crazy person, for reasons, wants to kill one of the most powerful leaders in the free world is definitely not out of the realm of possibility. Even if their reasons are logical or illogical or just completely crazy. And the 60s was a very turbulent time. It was the height of the Cold War. You had Vietnam about to kick off. You had the fear of the Soviets. You had Soviet sympathizers. You had the civil rights movement going on. So there's a lot of things happening in that time period. See, El Davo, what's up, El Davo? How's it going? Paradise Gamer says, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, we only have a few to explore a small fraction of the ocean. Exactly, the ocean is huge. It's huge, and there's a very real possibility that there's a lot of things down there that we're still not aware of. Maybe, maybe not. But I still think we have a long ways to go before we're even close to knowing what exactly is out there in our oceans. Blue Nova Corgi, this farmer, had his cattle die. Every single one of them died. Same way around. Yeah, there is, unfortunately, I've been watching some videos about stories like that as well. Suspicious activities that have happened on a variety of ranches. And the possibility of cattle mutilation. There's so much weird stuff out there. So the good news is you're going to a psychiatrist. So that's good, Xavier. That's very good. Hopefully they'll be able to help you. Let's see. Easy. What's up, Easy? How's it going? And hello, El Davo. I thought I said hi to you, El Davo. If I didn't, I apologize. Exactly why, Fang. Only like less than 10% of the ocean has been explored. So there's a very real possibility there's a lot of creatures down there that we're not even aware of. The problem with humanity, here's well, we have many problems. One of our issues right now is the fact that we're a bunch of know-it-alls, right? We're a bunch of know-it-alls. We think we know everything now. We think that our technology and our science has evolved to the point where we know everything. And I think that what humanity needs is a little humble pie. Because I don't think we know everything. And I think we know more than we once did. I think we're continuing to learn. But I still think we have a lot to learn. We have a long ways to go. In a lot of ways. And I think that to make the assumption that there aren't cryptids out there, that there aren't aliens out there. I mean, at the very least, the concept of life existing beyond our world. How could there not be life beyond our world? I mean, there's so many galaxies out there in the universe. And even in our own galaxy, right? The scientists have proven that there is a number of solar systems, and on some of them solar systems, there are planets that are in the Goldilocks zones that's capable of having life. Life-bearing worlds. Maybe completely different than what we're used to. But still life nonetheless. So, yeah. I just feel like that humanity just needs to stop acting like we know everything, because we don't. In my opinion, I still feel like we're a bunch of savages. I agree, White Fang. I mean, are we more civilized than we were, say, 100 years ago? Yeah. But at the same time, we still have a long ways to go. Off topic, are you going to play Werewolf the Apocalypse? I'm not familiar with that game, Blue Nova Corgi. I'll have to look into it. I've heard about the Book of Enoch. I mean, there's just a lot of different interesting stories out there and theories. They're interesting, but I don't know. It's just hard to decide what's legit out there and what's just at best a good work of fiction, right? And that's just the thing. A lot of these stories about werewolves and vampires and skinwalkers, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, chupacabras, some of the other cryptids out there, it's possible that most of that's, just not true. But at the same time, it's still interesting. All right, let's see if I need any guns any gun cleaning. So that's what I've been watching the past few days. Bedtime Stories, by the way, highly recommend that channel if you're into this specific topic. But there's definitely some interesting stories out there. And some of them, you laugh at. You're like, oh, come on. Let's see, Demon Zorro. What's up, Demon Zorro? How you doing? But there's also stories out there that you look at. Like, there's this whole thing about the missing, like, 411 that they're calling it. Where people, like, disappear in the woods. And a lot of times it can be explained. Like, people just get lost and they end up getting attacked by a predator. Or they end up, game-ending themselves. Or some sort of accident happens and they fall off a cliff. And they tragically die. But there's also some instances where, like, there's just not much evidence out there to give a logical explanation as to what happened to them. Like, one minute they're walking with a group of people, right? And then all of a sudden, they're gone. I mean, there's no screams, no animal sounds, no anything. They're just gone. And then a lot of times they're never found, and sometimes their remains are like pieces of clothing are found sometime later. All right, hooray! Oh, sorry, partner. I just left my tarot card in there. All right, Gary, join the dark side. Gary, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so I'm 18 ranks away from Outlaw Pass 4 being complete. No, Gary, I'm not going to get a broomstick. No, Gary. There's no broomsticks in Red Dead Online. Well, then again, I'm on PC, so it's quite possible, Gary. But hello. Hope you're having a good weekend. GTA Online would be better off without the broomstick and without the orbital cannon. All right, let's go to a beautiful destination called Van Horn. It's a great tourist spot in the 5 states. Quite lovely this evening. $3. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, a like would be greatly appreciated. We'll see. Wifeng says it used to be part of the Bible. Well, I mean, I'm not really religious. I am spiritual. I do believe that there's more to this realm, this existence, than flesh and bone. But I don't claim to have the answers. Let's see. Huzzah! Hello, Huzzah. GB, in 1 week, I got 16 subs for your goal. And your 1 month goal is 20. Well, good luck, Huzzah. I hope you reach your goal. Good luck with you and your content creating endeavors. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. Sorry to wake you up, partner. See? I'm sorry. See, I wish you could, like, diffuse things. Okay. Well. That went well. Like I said, Van Horn, a great tourist destination. Friendly people. Paradise. All right, see you later, Paradise. Enjoy your archery. Hey, they took my hat. I've been streaming for 4 weeks. Well, it's going to take you time, Huzzah. My advice is enjoy it and play the games you want to play and just have a good time. Just don't expect it to be a career, okay? Just it's a hobby. It's a passion. It's fun. All right. Well, there's my hat. Lucky they didn't take my hat. Them scum. Man, it's the person I used to be. No, I think that's a rant. No, I think I managed to kill one of them before I died. Before Emmett died, he took one down with him. Man, they just gained on me. I mean, that was a misunderstanding that just escalated rather quickly, I think. I mean, I accidentally woke those guys up, and then poor Emmett It's a shame I couldn't just diffuse the situation. I'm sure that'll be like a future ability in a role, right? They'll add that in a future role, like with mercy killing. Oh, we got to go to Madame Nazar. Okay, let's go do that. You've been trying to build outposts in Fallout 4. Cool. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Fallout 4. Yeah, I don't claim to have any of the answers. I just don't know. But I think there's definitely a lot of mystery in our world. I don't think we have we only have some answers. I think there's the thing about answers is a lot of times they lead to even more questions. Do I have the black Tavero Trotter? Isn't that like the most expensive one, gaming guy? Yeah, I think that's the most expensive Fox Trotter. I thought about buying it, gaming guy, but at the end of the day, I decided against it for any of my characters. I mean, especially like Emmett. Emmett doesn't have as much gold as, say, Wolfus on PS4. So I have to be a lot more cautious what I spend gold bars on when it comes to Emmett. Gary, I also believe in reincarnation. It's something that I subscribe to. Hey, Lourdes, what? It's not a hoodie. It's just a long sleeve shirt, but thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I bought a few Cobra Kai shirts a while back. But yeah, I like Cobra Kai. It's a good show. Yeah, yeah, Lourdes, I too can't wait for season 4. Hopefully season 4 will be good. Yeah, 45 gold bars is just expensive. And it's a nice looking horse, gaming guy, but at the same time, it doesn't have any better cores or stats than all the other Foxtrotters. Whereas the Black Arabian, obviously at the moment in Reddit Online, has the best stats and cores when it comes to the Arabians. I'm sure they're going to add future Arabians like the Brindle Arabian, the Rose Gray. Yeah, Cobra Kai is not a perfect show, but I do love the respect that they pay towards the original movies, the Karate Kid movies, and the fact they brought back a lot of people from the original cast, including Ralph Macchio and Zachary. And I do love the chemistry that Johnny and Danielson have. I do like the world building aspect, and I feel like the writers, the producers, the team behind Cobra Kai respect the franchise and have only added to it, unlike other franchises that have been destroyed by said other writers. All right. I think that was 3. Ooh, 10 nuggets. Yay. Say, Gary, when you die, you want your ashes to be supported to a statue of you. Okay. Gary, why'd you delete your comment about reincarnation? I agree with you on reincarnation. I don't think there's a need for you to delete that. You could delete that oppressor one, though, if you want to delete a message. Freaking broomstick. Yeah, gaming guy, yeah, that particular horse is currently the most expensive item right now when it comes to gold bars. But don't worry. I'm sure Rockstar will add even more expensive content to the game in the future. Java, I mean, they haven't officially added the properties yet, so we don't know if mansions are going to cost 600 gold bars. That could just be a placeholder number, but it's very possible that that will end up eventually being the most expensive thing in the game when it comes to the gold bar economy. Lourdes says, personally prefer using war horses. The war horses are all right. I just like a little action with my horses. Like the Turkmen is... It's not a war horse, but it could be classified as a war horse in a way, because it's not a bad... I mean, it's a great horse. But some people make the theory that there is no actual horse bravery. Some people have done tests on it. I don't know if that's true or not. And maybe not. Java, yes, there's still modders on here. They're not as bad as they used to be, but yeah, there's still some modding. Some modding does occur and transpire here and there. Alright, where do we leave off? See, Lourdes says they can sure stand up against the Florida Kitty. Yeah, a lot of people have been debating the bravery of horses in the game. I used to believe that there was a thing called horse bravery, and some horses were braver than others, but some people have conducted tests, and they claim otherwise. Let's see, Riley's here. Hey, Riley. How's it going? Gaming Guy says, I want Rockstar to add import-export to Reddit Online. I hope they at least add Heist. Heist would be good. See, Gary, yeah, the mansions are going to be expensive, I'm willing to bet. White Fang says, as crazy as it sounds, I think us humans are aliens. Yeah, there's theories out there that we are the product of aliens. You know, from thousands of years ago, maybe we're an alien creation. See, Loof's here. What's up, Loof? PvP Cat did a video about showing slow and steady. I was testing it last night with Riley when we were playing on Red Dead Online late last night. And it's even at tier 1, it was working. By the way, I'm glad you reminded me, because I'm going to switch. I'm going to go ahead and switch to slow and steady. All right, so slow and steady. Now, you actually do have to go into Deadeye whenever you're using it against a predator. So if you see a predator approach, like wolves or cougars or a bear or legendary creatures, then you have to have your gun out. And then you have to go into slow and steady in order for it to give your horse the bravery so it doesn't buck you off. See, Rob, what's up, Rob? How's it going? Good to see you, Rob. Along with everybody else. We're just talking a bunch of random stuff today. While on PC on a Saturday. Yeah, I know. Usually I'm on PS4. But since I've already maxed out everything I want to do on PS4 and Xbox One for the time being, all the roles maxed out. The Outlaw Pass is out, maxed out. The only thing that I've yet to finish is Outlaw Pass 4 for my PC character, Emmett McFly. So that's what we're going to do. Attempt to do, at least. Alright, so what else we got? Mushrooms, train clerk. We can go do an Alden mission. Let's go do that. But where were we talking about? What did we leave off? We were talking about all sorts of strange anomalies and unusual things because of my renewed interest in the paranormal and all that stuff. That's what happens when you're sitting around just watching YouTube bored and you come across a... Because I do love watching YouTube. I'm not only a content creator, I'm also a viewer and subscriber as well. And I would say that most of the stuff I watch is from YouTube. Like a little bit from streaming from like Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime. Not as much though. Like way more stuff I watch on YouTube. Like whether it's live streams or friends that happen to be streaming or just channels that I happen to be interested in. A variety of different types of channels, by the way. Let's see, Gaming Guy, if the Rose Gray Arabian... Yeah, I think the Rose Gray Arabian will eventually be added to Red Dead Online. But it's going to be the most expensive Arabian because stat and core-wise, it's at the moment the best Arabian. So don't be surprised if they eventually add the Brindle Arabian and the Rose Gray Arabian. And they'll probably be a little pricey. MVP! What's up, MVP? How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. Lourdes, no, that's the Perlino Turkmen. You better not have the bug, Alden. You should be wearing a mask. See, Wi-Fi, do you think we'll ever get Clydesdales? I would like for us to get Clydesdales, but in real life, from what I did a little bit of research in the matter. I'm not an equine expert by any means, but apparently Shires are bigger than Clydesdales. It would be cool if we got Clydesdales, but they're not the biggest horse apparently. I think that the Shires are bigger. So if what you're wanting, White Fang, is just a big horse, then we already have some big horses in the game. But at the same time, I still wouldn't mind them adding Clydesdales. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, Lourdes, it's one of the newer horses that they added. They added some new Turkmens a while back, including the Perlino. And by the way, there is some free rewards by playing Red Dead Online. Eventually, within, 72 hours, you're going to get a reward to claim a free stable stall and a free horse. And 3 of the Turkmens, 3 of the new Foxtrotters, 3 of the new Super Mustangs, you'll be able to use that coupon on. So if you like the Perlino Turkmen, Lourdes, you might be able to get it for free. The only horses of the 3 new batches they've added that will not be included with the coupon are ones that cost gold only. But I mean, 9 new horses, all of them are pretty good horses. You have a chance to get one of those 9 horses for free. I mean, that's a great deal. That's a great offer. Plus a free stable stall, especially if you have a stall available. So yeah, Fat likes his Shire. It's a pretty big horse. Okay, there's my spirit town of Lymphony. As we look for this stagecoach. I think it actually might be in Lymphony. It is in Lymphony. Aha! Maha! Hey, you're trespassing on my town. Get out of here. You scum. Let me have some tonic first. You son of a bitch, I was just standing here. Now I can defend myself. How do you know I wasn't one of you? Wow, I guess because Emmett has better taste in clothing than you scum. They're like, hey, that guy doesn't look like one of us. There's something not right about that gentleman over there that's dressed nice and has a top hat. There's something wrong about him. He seems a little out of place. I don't think he's a Driscoll. I think these are the Driscolls. Well, they were the Driscolls. Now they're not. Alright. I'll catch you with chat in a minute. Let me loot some bodies first. You know me. Gotta loot them bodies. Let's see, gaming guy will gladly take a new role instead of the existing role. Yeah. I think a lot of people just want something new. And apparently Rockstar did mention that we are going to be getting a new solo form of employment. I was thinking about doing a video on it, but we can talk about it in the live stream today if you want. So what do you all think that the new solo employment's going to be? Is it going to be a wood chopping role where you can chop wood and make some money chopping wood? Because it's for solo players, apparently, this role that they're hypothetically talking about. Is it going to be the newspaper role that Red was talking about in Discord? Ancient Pharaoh, what's up, Ancient Pharaoh? Yes, I wanted to get in the back of the wagon. Gang, what the hell? God damn it. Sinister, I don't have a thing for dead bodies. I was just looting, jeez. Who do I look like, Seth? Wow. No, I like my bodies to still be warm. It's not the bodies I care about. It's the goods on them. You know, those coins and all those items I can take to the fence and Madame Nazar and the tonics. That's what I really care about. Alright, let me get around these assholes. But how's everybody's weekend going? I hope y'all are doing well. The new... well, I don't know they would be contact missions, gaming guy, because the Leclerc missions... oh, hello. And, goodbye. Y'all seem to be under, some degree of mistaken identity here. You made the assumption that I was the one who took your wagon. But it wasn't your wagon to begin with, you damn dirty Driscolls. But it's okay. Less Driscolls in the world, the better. For fuck's sakes, horses, watch where you're going. Back this thing up. Stop shooting at me. I'm trying to back up my horse. My wagon. Alright, stagecoach, yeah. Let's see, ToykoTent. What's up, ToykoTent? How's it going? Alright. Let's get this thing delivered, shall we? Freaking Driscolls. It's amazing that there's any Driscolls left by 1899 of all the Driscolls we've killed. Players can attack the stagecoach, but I'm literally here already. Well, there. Mission did. So, I mean, you know, that is a good point. What if they added new stranger missions? I mean, gaming guy, that you may have not thought about the stranger missions when you said that, but I think that's possible. Maybe it'll simply be just new, like, stranger mission givers, right? That they'll add. What do y'all think? Because you can do these missions solo, and they count as forms of employment in Red Dead Online. Maybe it wasn't necessarily a role they were referring to. Maybe they're simply just going to add some, you know, some new stranger dangers. That actually makes the most sense. See, Lourdes, can't tell you how many times the stagecoach worked against you. That sucks. Okay. Let's go fishing. I'm bored. Why not? By the way, I did do a new fishing video. It's called my angler update. My angler roll ideas. Feel free and check it out. I realized when I made it that it wasn't going to be popular, or I didn't think it was going to go viral, but geez. Like, YouTube's really kicked me down this week. I've been bummed out the past few days by YouTube. I don't know why YouTube has to treat me the way it does. Hey, at least it put me on Iguana Island. I like Iguana Island. But in case anybody else is interested in a hypothetical fishing role, I did do a video about it. Shameless plug. See, Tyler Thunder, what is up, Tyler? How's it going? We're going to do some fishing. Maybe I'll catch some trout, because I do need to catch some trout for a special stew. So it may be a double win. Lourdes, well, there is you can actually do that in the fishing competition here, the fishing challenge, and you can also do it with the posse. So, but right now I'm playing against randos. Glad you're doing well, Tyler. That's awesome. I did post a few other videos this week. In case you were not notified by YouTube, feel free and go to the channel, check out those videos. If you see anything of interest, feel free and watch them. But I think it's a combination of things. Obviously, declining interest in Red Dead Online at the moment, and YouTube screwing me over for reasons. I don't think that they're personally targeting me. I think YouTube's just being YouTube, and unfortunately, content creators are suffering as a result. I don't know what's happening, but it really does suck. Let's see, Hatim. Hello, Hatim. How's it going? Alright, let's catch fish. Ah, lovely. A rock bass. Well, it's a good start, but someone's already got a 5-pounder. Alright, a little bit ahead of me at the moment. But it's okay. As long as you catch something. Let's see. Kool-Aid. What's up, Kool-Aid? How's it going? We're just started a little fishing. Gonna catch some fish. So much fun. Okay, I can't do that. Well, if I have a mod, maybe they'll do it. Glad you enjoyed the video, Seth. Thank you for taking the time to watch my content. I appreciate it. I would appreciate it if YouTube would figure out what's going on and why people are not being notified. Because several people told me they weren't notified. So thanks, YouTube. Thank you very, very much. That's loyalty for you. See, White Fang, I think the flooding in all the new... let's see, I think flooding all the new information. YouTube subdued. See, GB, did you get your hands on the... Yeah, I have yet to get my hands on a PS5 gaming guy. Yeah. Alright, I'll read that comment in a minute. I think they were just talking about their channel. Look, I don't have a problem when somebody talks about their channel, but please don't be doing sub for sub. I mean, yeah, don't do that. But I'm okay with somebody coming in talking about their channel. You know, that's fine. But if you're trying to get views and subscribers, that's not the way to do it. Benjamin, what's up, Benjamin? How's it going? One day, gaming guy, I'll get a PS5 and an Xbox Series X. One day. Let's see how Tim, let's see, says, does the game still crash? It doesn't seem to crash as much as it used to. But it crashes all the time for you on your PS4? But Tyler, good luck with your channel. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And my advice would be to any content creator and streamer out there, don't think you're going to make a career out of this. If you're lucky, maybe a part-time job financially. But at the same time, you should do it because you just want to do it. Because to you, it looks fun. Streaming is fun. Growing a community is fun. Interacting with people is fun. Making content is fun. Those are the reasons why you should do it. And if you end up being eventually financially rewarded for it, then that's awesome. But don't expect that to happen, though. But, you know, do your best, and you never know what may transpire down the road. It does take time, though. Some people blow up faster than others. I still haven't figured that one out yet, but at the same time, you know, there's definitely a lot of work you have to put into a channel. And there's definitely plenty of channels out there that have been at this for a long time that are never going to be big. Maybe my channel will never be big. You know, that's just the way it goes, you know. Kind of crazy how YouTube is. And lately, it's been disappointing channel-wise. See, Lorda says PS5. Well, yeah, I mean, if you have like a really good gaming PC, Lourdes, is true. Yeah, gaming guy, I'm gonna try and get a PS5 eventually. I mean, I keep looking, but every time I go to look, it's always the same. Sold out for PS5, sold out for Xbox Series X. Devil Dog, what's up, Devil Dog? Azura, you're correct. Growing does take time. Growing is very strange. Most YouTubers and content creators, just takes a while. But there's some that every now and then just get lucky. And then their channel just explodes. Be a sellout and you'll be big. Okay, thanks for the advice, White Fang. How exactly do I go about doing that? For the record, I don't want to do that. I don't intend to ever do that. I prefer growing naturally and legitimately. Alright. More fishies. I'm nowhere near first place. Somebody has 34 pounds. They must be catching some sturgeon. Tyler says, I'm in no rush to get the next gen. You still enjoy the PS4 and have 200 plus PS4 games. Yeah. I mean, that's the positive right now because there's still so many games out there in the world. There's tons of games for last gen before that, going all the way back to like the original Nintendo versus Sega Master, even before that with the Atari versus Intellivision. There's tons of games. I'm aware of Boston. I've watched a couple of Austin's videos. He's a nice guy. We don't have a what's the word? An actual acquaintance, him and me. I would like nothing more than to have a acquaintance with more fellow Red Dead Online creators, but A lot of creators just keep to themselves, or they form their own groups. You know, that's just the way it goes. But none of them have ever reached out to me. I've attempted to reach out to them, but you know, if people are not interested in reaching back, then that's fine. It's just the way some are. Let's see, Hashim. There's going to be quite a few games, I think, that will transfer from PS4 to PS5 and from Xbox One to Xbox Series X. So there'll be a few. See, Tim says GT Online or Red Dead Online. Which do you prefer? I like them both. The problem with GTA Online right now is it's been around for over 7 years. Graphically, it's showing its age. And I don't like going into public lobbies because of the griefing, the broomsticks, the orbital cannons, all that crap. Vasi, what's up, Vasi? The world of Red Dead Online is absolutely beautiful. It definitely needs way more content, but I'm always hopeful that the game will eventually turn a corner and eventually have tons of content and bring more people back to the game. Hopefully. See, Rob, been kicking around starting your own channel, building your own son's pickup. Oh, well, go for it, Rob. I mean, you just got to do some research and look for the equipment you're going to need to start the channel. Probably going to obviously need a camera, probably a mic, a decent quality mic for audio, and some video editing. So there are things that you're going to need to get your channel off the ground. But if that's a passion of yours, Rob, then go for it. Benjamin, go for the channel catfish. I don't think there's any channel catfish over here, Benjamin. See, Azura, I mean, if you post and stream stuff and it's high trending, you'll end up there quickly. Yeah, and I guess that's my problem. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore when it comes to trending. I kind of don't care. Well, what's up, Will? How's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend. I love everybody else. Tyler, I try to reply to everybody. Sometimes I'll miss a comment. And well, obviously, I'm a very reactionary person. If you're friendly and nice to me, I'll be friendly and nice to you back. And if I ever do miss somebody's comment, it's not intentional, unless they're being an a-hole. Believe me, there's some that show up, and I'll just ignore them because of the way they act. But most of you are really, really cool. And I appreciate you all being here. See, Vossi says you played Red Dead like a month and a half ago. What's new? Not much is new, Vossi, except for some free rewards. Every Tuesday, I do post an event week video, Vossi, going over what's new in the game. They brought back some limited stock clothing, and there's some rewards you can get by playing Red Dead Online this week. Some pretty good ones, actually. Yeah, Benjamin, I know that the channel cat is in Le Gras, and over there along the land of Huttch, you just noticed the Saint Denis, but that's not where this challenge is happening. So, and I don't really like going after the channel cat anyways, unless it happens to be a daily. I like to avoid the channel cat. It's kind of annoying. You don't really get that much for it, to be honest, for the trouble you go through to try to catch it. All right, 10 seconds left. Let me reel this final fish in. I mean, I ended up with a few pounds. Come on. Faster, Emmett, you schmuck. All right. I ended up with 31 pounds. I mean, it's not first place, but, you know, it works. All right. Man, you got a nice, that's a nice looking trout you got there. I needed some trout. See, White Fang says the difference between you and one of them is you're humble. Your head's not too big. People have joked about my head being big, but, you know, that's like their opinion. I got third place, so at least I got the podium. Hooray. Tyler, do I think Mafia Definitive Edition will get any more updates? Probably not, unfortunately, Tyler. I think that Hangar 13 is probably working on their next game. I see Tim says Rockstar does not care about this game. I think they do care, Tim. I think the reality is it comes down to money, and they probably have a larger team focused on GTA Online than Red Dead Online at the moment. But I still think they have intention of continuing to update Red Dead Online. But obviously the moneymaker between the two is GTA, the milked edition that will be coming out sooner or later. Tyler says, oh yeah, I read that. Yeah, I really did enjoy playing Mafia Definitive Edition. And I hope that the next Hangar 13 game is fantastic. Hopefully so. Space Quaggin, what's up, Space Quaggin? Let's see, Flying Broomstick. That ain't gangsta. Yeah, I wish they would have never added the broomstick or the orbital cannon to GTA Online. You hate the BS top 3 dailies? Yeah, I agree, Gaming Guy, because a lot of players will not get in the top 3. I think it should just be like participation dailies, like for PS4. I mean, for what was I saying? Participation dailies for the PvP modes. That's what I meant. Well, that's the way it should be. Where as long as you participate in this PvP mode or that free roam event, then you at least get the dailies. Tyler, yeah, I'm hoping that they're working on Mafia 4, and I did come out with an ideas video about it, what I would like to see in Mafia 4 a while back. Azura, no, this is one of the Turkmens. This is the Perlino Turkmen. I don't think Emmett has any Arabians. I do have some Arabians on my other accounts. But no, this is the Perlino Turkmen. Where we leave off. See, Tyler says Mafia 2 Definitive Edition was... Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. Well, Mafia 2 and 3 Definitive Editions were just remasters. They weren't remakes. And remasters can often be problematic. Gaming Guy, GT Online is Rockstar's precious child. I know. It's the golden goose of Rockstar. And I do feel like it's had a negative effect on future Rockstar projects. I really, really wish that they would focus on putting out other games as well. Not all of their games have to be have online elements. Bully 2 could still be a good game with replayability and fun. It doesn't have to be as big as Red Dead Redemption 2 or GTA 5. It could still be a good, fun game. And it doesn't need an online experience. People would still buy it. People would still play it. But Rockstar, under Take-Two, like so many other publishers and developers these days, are obsessed with trying to make as much money as possible. And that's why a lot more games now focus on the online aspects and less on story mode. But it's my concern that a future GTA game, like GTA 6, may still have a story mode, but I think it's going to have less of a story mode. And more focus will be geared towards the online multiplayer aspects going forward. Not just for the GTA franchise or the Red Dead franchise, but a lot of other franchises as well, obviously. Yeah, Tyler, I mean, what happened with story mode is pretty much an example of the change in the mindset of content when it comes to Rockstar games. Like, originally they were going to have single-player DLCs for GTA 5, but then they saw the potential money-making wise in GTA Online, and I don't know if it was the heads of Rockstar, the Housers at the time, or the heads of Take-Two, or maybe both, but they ultimately decided that it would make more financial sense for them to focus their efforts towards GTA Online's DLC as opposed to story mode DLC. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. Yeah, Benjamin, I played it whenever it came out. I streamed it, the Cayo Perico update, quite a few times during the first week. And I will go back to GTA Online whenever there's new content. So, I haven't... Seriously, Galaxy Traveler, you couldn't just jump over that fence? Seriously? What the hell? But I'm just waiting for new updates. Like, whenever there's a new update to GT Online, I'll go back to it and play it a little bit. Hypothetically, best case scenario, I would very much like for my focus to be on Red Dead Online, but since there's a decline in interest in Red Dead Online, I have to think about other things to do on the channel while we patiently wait for future updates to both Red Dead Online and GT Online. So that's something I've been trying to brainstorm lately. And I attempted to implement one of my plans and had unexpected consequences a few days ago. And admittedly, it kind of bummed me out. Azura, GTA 6 is happening. It's just, I think it's still in like early development. It's going to be a while though before we get GTA 6. It will be a very, very quick minute. And it will also be a quick minute before I return. Not as long as GTA 6. I'll be back much quicker than GTA 6 arrives. If you're enjoying the stream, a like will be appreciated. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Apologies, but hopefully y'all enjoyed your time with the chair. Chair hype, yep. Where do we leave off? We'll see. Tyler says, Imagine Rockstar did the new Midnight Club, LA Noire 2, Bully 2. Yeah, it's unfortunate that even though Rockstar is a huge studio, why is this down, Crips, you fool? What's wrong with you, Crips? They just seem to be focusing most of their efforts on either GT Online, maybe some on Red Dead Online, and they probably have a huge chunk of Rockstar Worldwide focused on GTA 6. It'd be cool if they were working on other projects, but whether they are or aren't, I honestly don't know. That's the thing about Rockstar. They're very, very secretive. Almost as secretive as, say, some governments out there. All right, let's go do a resupply. That'd be great for some XP.
All right, I think you know me. I'm all about playing fair. But at this rate, by the time we get ahead of the competition, I'll be dead in the dirt. So I thought it might be quicker if we just borrow some of the items I need from some people, the sort of people who deserve to be borrowed from. I think you understand me.
All right, off we go. A little resupply. Go to the wagon. Okay. Hopefully it's just a regular wagon. Alright. Come on, Galaxy Traveler. Let's go. Alright. Down the hill we go. I think it is just a regular wagon. I hope it's not the stupid oil wagon. I hate that chemical wagon. It's so annoying. Well, Zura, my humor is more, I guess, silver. Sometimes I have some moments in my jokes, in my humor. Not always. Probably more misses than hits, as they say. I try my best, though. For what that's worth. Alright. So we got a wagon to go get. Bring back to Cripps. And hopefully he can get back to work. That would be nice. Cripps has been spending too much time just sitting around playing his harmonica. Oh no, it is the fucking chemical wagon. Why? I don't want the fuck the chemical wagon. Stupid game. I hate this one. This one sucks. Oh, you. Oh my. Why? Why does it have to be this one? Maybe it's not this one. Oh, it's not this one. Okay, never mind. Alright. I started whining too soon. I mean, it was in the vicinity, so you can understand why I assumed. The problem is, I got off the thing too quick. Just get the fuck out of my way. I thought I could get them both. Oh, damn it. For fuck's sakes. Oh, that went terrible. As expected. I've tried to do some of those sim games. I mean, I used to love City Sim. But Sim City, yeah, a long time ago. But like the truck driving sim, the farming sim, it's not really my thing, Tyler. It's not really my thing. But that's the fun thing about there being different types of games. Is the fact that there's something for just about everybody out there. But it's just, it doesn't really interest me personally. But for anybody that does like this kind of games, I hope you enjoy them. Alright. Another body down. At least it didn't get away. But I'm just glad it wasn't the stinking chemical wagon. At first I thought it was because it was taking me to the kerosene tar oil filled place. And my heart sank a little. But fortunately that wasn't the case. I guess these were the ones that were supposed to acquire the wagon. Nope. My wagon now. Snooze you lose. So, one of the plans for the channel, as some of you may be aware of, was I was going to start streaming and playing through games that I wanted to play. You know, while we waited patiently for new content for Red Dead Online and GTA Online. And I initiated that plan Monday night with Batman Arkham Asylum because I'm a huge Batman fan. I've been one since I was a kid. And I enjoyed the Arkhamverse. And I thought about it the other day. I'm like, hey, it's been a while since I played through Batman Arkham Asylum. And it got me excited for it. And we had a good time playing it. It went on for like 4 hours. And it even led to me thinking about, you know, okay, once I play through Arkham Asylum, then I'm going to stream through Arkham City, then through Arkham Origins, then through Arkham Knight. And then the next day I woke up, and lo and behold, I got five fraudulent copyright claims from WMG on behalf of Water Tower Music, basically on behalf of Warner Brothers. Now, most of the time you get a copyright claim because of a copyright song happens to be in the game. It happens a lot in the Mafia games. Like, there'll be a cutscene, and there'll be like a song from like the 40s, the 50s era, or from the 60s, 70s, or in like Mafia Definitive Edition, you know, songs from the 30s. All that by artists and bands, musicians, is under the protection of copyright. And the record labels that own those songs, they don't like it whenever it appears in people's streams or videos. So they take the right to seize any monetary gain that videos and streams happen to make from a live stream that happens to have one of those songs in it. Even if the song is only in there for a few seconds, and it's a 2-hour, 3+ hour live stream, that video basically gets demonetized. Well, it doesn't necessarily get demonetized. It's still up. You don't get a copyright strike, but the record label that owns it, they're the ones that end up making the money. Unless you mute the song out after the fact. And there are times whenever I'm able to do that, and I will mute the song out. And therefore, that would give me back any monetary gain, whether it's a few pennies or a few dollars if I'm extremely lucky. But up until the other night, all soundtrack scores of the video game that I played were protected by fair use. Let's see, Cassette. What's up, Cassette? How's it going? So, like for example, the score of Red Dead Online, which you hear in the background, which is basically the score of Red Dead Redemption 2, that music is protected by fair use. The original soundtrack, the score, it's protected, and that's the way it's always been. And that's the way it's supposed to be for most video games. From Red Dead Online to GTA Online to many other games out there. But this is the first time this has ever happened to me. And apparently this has happened to other people, specifically when it comes to the Batman Arkham games. And, well, Warner Brothers. Because at the very top, I think it's Warner Brothers or AT&T or HBO. I don't know. But those 5 copyright claims that I got for Arkham Asylum were revolved around the soundtrack itself for a decade-old game. And that's supposed to be protected by fair use. And so I decided to dispute all 5 of those. So we'll see how that plays out. But my concern is I'll have to deal with that with every single Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight stream that I do if I was to proceed. And I don't feel like putting up with that BS. I shouldn't have to, because, like I said, soundtracks, original scores of video games is supposed to be protected by fair use. Elder Scrolls 4 music go well with Far Cry New Dawn? I honestly don't know, Gary. I mean, that's a good question. See, Cassette says, how these companies expect to mute music during cutscenes. Well, here's the thing. Most of the publishers and most of the developers are not making a video game out of consideration for the streamer. Because if you put together like how many copies of a game we buy, say, for example, Red Dead Redemption 2, and you put the streamers side by side with the average gamer, obviously the average gamers end up spending more money buying the game because there's not as many streamers out there as there are gamers. I mean, there's a lot of streamers and content creators. There's a lot more every day. But the main focus is the average gamer. So that's what their consideration is towards, not really when it comes to a streamer. I mean, there are some companies, some developers that have put in things that allow a streamer to censor out copyright music. And it's very considerate of the developers and producers and publishers. But most of the time, that's not even really a consideration on their part. But at the same time, I feel like copyright claiming a original score of a video game, like in this case, Arkham Asylum, is a dangerous turning point when it comes to the future of fair use and the future of content creators and streamers. Because if one company is allowed to get away with doing this, then the other companies will think they're allowed to get away with it. And then you're going to start seeing more and more copyright claims against streamers when originally the score of a video game was protected by fair use. So it's a dangerous precedent that I've noticed, and a very slippery slope, and that's a big reason why I have decided to counter it. Even if I lose, I still decided to dispute it, because I still am firmly of the belief that I did nothing wrong, and that the Arkham Asylum stream was in fact protected by fair use, because there was no official song, no actual song from a real life band or a musician that played throughout the 4-hour live stream. Let's see, Gaming Guy says, what's the worst horse coat in Reddit online? Well, that's a matter of perspective, isn't it, Gaming Guy? Everybody has coats that they like on a horse, and then there's coats that people don't like. So what I may not like, other people may like, and etc. And vice versa. All right, let's find some more stuff to do. I gotta go after some mushrooms. Mushrooms, like these specific mushrooms, you can usually find them in the heartlands. But a lot of times I'll go out to Tumbleweed to get them, because there's several patches of those shrooms just south of Tumbleweed. But I think that there might be some here as well. We'll look real quick. Ah, perfect. Yeah, so this is what the daily is today. So you just got to pick 5 of these. Well, Emmett's just going to eat them. I mean, it would be good on a pizza, or maybe chopped up in a spaghetti sauce. But since he has no more room, he has to enjoy them. I don't know. I've tried to eat raw mushrooms. I don't like them. I'd rather my mushrooms be cooked, either on a pizza or, like I said, in a pizza, like a spaghetti sauce or something. I mean, fried mushrooms pretty good too. But I'm trying to stay away from fried food. Fried food's not really good for you. All right, so we got that daily done. Very exciting. So, long story short, there won't be any more Arkham Asylum streams or any other Arkham streams on the channel. And it really did bum me out, because that was my plan for the time being. And it's made me very hesitant to stream any other game at the moment. So, thanks, Warner Brothers. Very cool. I was excited about continuing it too, but those copyright claims just were like they were like 5 punches to the gut Tuesday morning. It severely bummed me out. And still is. Because it makes me concerned about the future of the copyright claim system and how it could be abused. Yeah, you're correct. There are mushrooms that are okay to eat, Gaming Guy, and then there are indeed poisonous mushrooms in real life. So, I believe that the majority of mushrooms sold in stores for people to consume are okay. I think they're fine. But there are some dangerous mushrooms out there that you should avoid. All right, so we could go to West Elizabeth, do some bounties. We could, a special stew. Let me look real quick and see if I have any. I think I got an award earlier. I don't know if it's resettable or not. We'll look. Yeah, cassette, it does suck. But that's life. It's just one of the things you have to deal with as a content creator. And it's sad because I expect copyright claims to happen whenever it's like an actual song. I'm used to that by now, and there's ways I can deal with that. But when it's just the score of the game and forever, that has been a non-issue because it's part of the game. It's protected under fair use. It's unfortunate. And it does make me very concerned if they're going to go after, like, what other companies are going to see that and be like, hey, we could do the same thing. We could start copywriting all streams, all content. And what it really comes down to is money. Even though, at best case scenario, hello, Fire. Hope you're having a good weekend, Fire. Best case scenario, that stream only makes me a few pennies, right? It was just something to put on the channel, right? Something for the viewers and subscribers to enjoy and for me to enjoy and play. Because like I said, I'm a huge Batman fan. But they're like like I said, they're like the highwaymen of the modern age. And they see a streamer or content creator, and they're going to try to get, you know, all of our money, all of our pennies, all of our dollars. They don't care. If they can find a way to rob us, they'll rob us. And they'll get away with it because they're freaking greedy corporations. It's just a sad reality. I don't like it. And what sucks is I already paid for the game. You know, I paid for Arkham Asylum. I paid for Arkham City. I paid for Arkham Origins. I paid for Arkham Knight. And there were some DLCs for some of those games I bought as well. This pisses me off. And so, hell yeah, I was going to dispute it. I mean, I thought I had to think about it. And then I finally decided, you know what, the hell of it. The only thing that'll probably happen is, there's the two scenarios is A, the disputes get overturned, and I win a battle. But, you know, the next potential outcome is they don't get overturned, and then I have to decide whether or not I want to pursue it any further. And that's when it gets potentially dangerous for my channel, is like I'm putting my channel at a great deal of risk over this principle. But I'm willing to do it because if somebody doesn't stand up to these corporations and say, no, this is fair use, I'm disputing this bullshit, then they're just going to walk all over us. Gaming guy. Well, yeah, Take-Two, just like any other publisher, is a corporation. And corporations, just like any business, they depend upon money to survive, and they have investors. It's very complicated, but unfortunately, there is obviously a degree of greed when it comes to a lot of these companies. And I have nothing against businesses making money, but I feel like a lot of them try and do it in the most disgusting, shady ways possible. Instead of just putting out good content that players are more than happy to buy, they use the loot boxes, they use other questionable, shady tactics. Alright, see you later, Azura. Thanks for hanging out with us today. See, Tyler says, I saw your video about Batman Arkham stream getting copyright. Well, it wasn't a copyright strike, so there's a difference between a strike and a claim. It was just a claim, 5 of them. But it still sucks, though. Yeah, I mean, for the Batman Arkham games, Tyler, you'll have to... My advice is to play without the score. Which sucks because it adds to the game, right? It's just boring. Music is important to a TV show or to a movie or to a video game. It is vital. But I'd rather fight it. I've chosen to fight, and we'll see if I end up winning or not. I've had some wins in the past when it comes to disputing things. So I've won a few battles when it comes to disputing. I haven't won all the time, but there are definitely times I have won. See, Cassette says there's saying a thief hates a fellow thief. Also, greedy companies are a prime example of it. They hate it when people steal. But we're not stealing, though, Cassette. I bought the game. Every game I've played and streamed, I've purchased. So I've paid for the game. Just like I paid for the Arkham games. And if anything, it's free advertising for these companies because it has been proven that streamers do help like a gaming franchise. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of the publishers and developers have a different mindset about content creators and streamers because they realize it is a form of advertising for their brand. They realize that this actually helps them financially, allowing content creators and streamers to make videos about their games and stream their games and let's play their games. Azura, I'm not really into the Gears of War franchise. There's a lot of different games out there. I just never got into it personally, but that's what I like about video games. It brings people together, and there's so many games out there that there has to be at least one game for everybody. You'd be hard-pressed to to not find a video game that might pique your interest from all the games that exist. Tyler says if you win, it'll be good. If you win, hopefully. And that's my idea is, I feel like that, it's important to stand up to, questionable things like this. Well, cassette, yeah, I mean, I'm against pirating, obviously. I think what you're trying to say, it's hypocritical. Like, they're against pirating, right? They don't like it when they're stolen, like people steal from them with, pirated video games or pirated shows or pirated movies. But at the same time, their dirty tactics and copyright claiming channels in order to get every dollar and every penny out of us. It is very, very hypocritical. I agree. They expect to have some sympathy from people, from the consumer, whenever they do dirty tactics like this. Gaming guy, yeah, I heard one of the, Rockstar Toronto got robbed. Well, I mean, I'm against people breaking into places and stealing. Obviously, that's criminal behavior. And I think it was a woman that was responsible, allegedly. And hopefully she'll be caught and she'll be brought to justice for what she did. But I do find it fascinating that the security for Rockstar Toronto was so lax it allowed her to break into their building. I mean, just imagine there's people out there that are obsessed with knowing what Rockstar's up to, whether it's fellow rival companies, right? Or even people out there in the streaming content creating business would love to get their hands on some secrets, right? Behind the door secrets about what Rockstar's up to. They would love to have that information. I'm surprised that somebody didn't break into Rockstar for that reason. Because that potentially is more valuable to somebody than the stuff that she stole. Let's see. Cosette, she probably played too much heist. And then she failed. She didn't fail in the heist, though. She actually got away, didn't she? Or did she get arrested? Gaming guy, she probably did the robbery because Rockstar was neglecting Reddit Online. I mean, maybe. Or maybe she was just an obsessed Rockstar fan that decided to go and steal some stuff. Just to have some memorabilia and throw it up on eBay or some nonsense. I mean, how do you live in this day and age and think that you're going to get away with robbing a company and not get seen by... Oh, she did get arrested because said, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so yeah. She's stupid. I mean, there's security measures. There's cameras. I mean, they're going to identify you. It's facial recognition. You're not going to get away with it. It's amazing that some people think they actually can. Let's see, ToykoTent. I don't know. To answer your question, I have no idea if I'm streaming on Xbox tomorrow. I wish I had that answer for you, Tokyo, but as of right now, I don't know. Like I said a while back, for the time being, I've scaled back on my Reddit Online streams. Some people were wanting me to stream some, GT Online Cayo Perico. I mean, I'm okay with playing with friends. I'm okay with playing a little bit with Red and Riley and others. But I don't know if I even want to do that, to be honest. I don't even know if I want to stream that. So, I don't know. It's just motivation. It's just hard to be motivated right now. And there's a lot of things happening that are just having a negative effect on my motivation. I mean, the main reason why we're here instead of PS4 today is because there's something at least for me to focus on, which obviously I'm focusing on because I'm not even earning any XP riding around like an idiot. So we'll go do some bounties. But my focus is to try and get through Outlaw Pass 4 before the expiration, the deadline. because I've already maxed it out on PS4 and Xbox, along with all the roles. So the only thing I've left to max out is the PC version of Outlaw Pass 4. So that's why we're doing PC today instead of PS4. It gives me something to do, something to focus on while we hang out and while I stream. But even this is proving to be a struggle. So I don't know, Tokyo, if there'll be an Xbox stream tomorrow. I mean, this is a very real possibility that I may just, for the time being, just stream on PC, and that might just be one stream a week. And then I'm trying to come up with other ideas and other content for the channel at the moment. See, gaming guy, Rockstar needs to nerf the NPCs in GT Online because they're aimbots. Oh, the NPCs, gaming guy, are a minor annoyance. What they need to nerf is the broomstick. What they need to nerf or completely do away with is the orbital cannon. That's my bigger concern when it comes to GT Online. All right, so let's do some bounties. Let's go bounty hunting. I feel like I need to switch outfits, though. Since Emmett's going to bounty hunt, and since I'm using a thumbnail with Emmett's bounty outfit, I might as well switch gears. They're on the bounty outfit. Yeah, we'll do this one. But at the very least, we're going to put the top hat back on, though. Because, you know, he's got to have a top hat, right? Not that one. Okay. This one works. All right, there we go. Now, Emmett McFly, bounty hunter, rides again to do some dailies. Okay. So, let's see. Which ones do we have to do specifically? 2 in West Elizabeth. Gotta do 3 bounties. Oh, don't worry. I can loot bounties. Oh, I can do these. These are easy peasy. All right, Rachel. Rachel. Where is she? Yeah, gaming guy. The orbital cannon should not be in Red GT Online. They should remove that. Remove it. Reimburse everybody that bought the damn thing. Just give them their money back. Xavier, could you please stop asking people, do you remember them? Please. Thank you. If you want to strike up a conversation with people, then interact with the conversation and bring up a topic of relevance, and then people will interact with you. But people are busy, you know, they got their things going on, and anyways. See, Gary, you like doggos? Yeah, I like dogs too. I like dogs and cats. I like them both. I have a dog. He's a good boy. He likes to whine a lot, but he's still a good dog. Cassette, yeah, it's very similar to the flying bike in Saints Row the Third. You're right about that. That's where obviously Rockstar got the idea for the broomstick. Seems pretty obvious to me. So what is everybody? What, Xavier? It's okay to be nice, dude. It's fine to be nice. Just participate in the conversation if you want. But what does everybody like? Does everybody have a pet? Let me know what your pets are. Do you have a dog? Do you have a cat? Do you have a lizard? Or a pet rock? Or goldfish? What do y'all have? Any fellow pet owners out there, or pet parents? I guess pet parents is the appropriate name now. I don't know. Let me feed me horse. There we go. Enjoy, Galaxy Traveler. See, Gary, you got a golden lab. Nice, Gary. Cool. Yeah, I do like Labradors. They are good dogs. See, Austin. Hello, Austin. Let's see, you got a dog and a cat. Yeah, I have 2 cats and a dog. My dog is kind of like a mutt. He's a half-walking treehound, which is a pretty big dog, and then he's half something else. See, Xavier, you have 2 dogs? Cool. Very nice, Xavier. Yeah, I have 1 dog. He's an outdoor pup. He has his own room. He has a doggy door in his own room. So it's not like he's out. He has a much better living conditions than, say, a typical dog house. Plus, he has a nice, decent backyard to roam around in. He just likes to whine a lot. See, gaming guy, you don't own a pet, but you want a tabby. Okay. What kind of tabby do you want? You want like an orange tabby? You want a gray tabby? Yeah, you're right, Gary. Dogs can be silly, but they're loyal. They're good. Most dogs are good. Well, it's not the dog that's the problem. It's the owner that's problematic. But you're right. Doggos can be silly sometimes, but they're still very, very loyal. Let's see. Scott. What's up, Scott? Let's see. I got a 13-year-old miniature Dachshund. You've had her since birth. She's the only lady in life. Okay, Scott. Cool. Very cool. One of my cats she's about to turn 14 years old. And then my other cat, he's what is he, 8? I think he's 8. He's going to be 9 in the fall. And then my dog is about to be 9 years old, so yeah. Yeah, Xavier, I know. I just, look, I did read it, and I did see what you said. I just mentioned you had 2 dogs, so I will get once I get what I came for. So there we go. God, no, don't. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Great. Good job. We slid right into him. Oh, good. There's a rando. You know what the rando can have, y'all? Yeah, you can kill them. I just want the bounty. This is going terrible. I'll catch up with chat in a minute. Alright. Alright. Let me focus. He ain't getting away. Alright. Sorry, chat. I'll catch up in a minute. But look, if I don't read everybody's complete what you type, I try to simplify it. So it's not intentional. It's just I'm trying to read everybody's chat, and I'll read the part that I find to be important. So hopefully you can forgive me for that. But I do try to read everybody. I do try to interact with everybody. So if I only read like a certain part of it, then there's a reason for it. And hello, rando. Let me just I'm waving at you. Even though I'm waving at you from behind, still waving at you. All right, let's go do this. It's a bad spot. But hello, Whiskey. How's it going? I mean, for example, if you write out like a paragraph, right? And I only read like a few words from your paragraph. I still read it. It's just that obviously there's a certain time constraint there. I'm trying to get to the meat and potatoes of what you were trying to say. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully. Let's see. Sinister says, what kind of dog do you have? Yeah, well, my dog, his name is Edward. And he is, like I said, he's like a half walking tree hound, half mutt. But he's a good boy. All right, where do we leave off? Scott says on another topic, trade route is up in 5 minutes. Yeah, I may do trade route. We may. All right, so let's see. What is this cowpoke over here? Rank 80. I mean, he's being friendly. I guess I can add him to the posse. Why not have no one else in the posse? I'll add this rando. By the way, if it's one of you, be sure and let me know. But I can add you real quick, cowpoke, if you want to join me. There you go. There's your invitation. All right, where do we leave off? Let's see. Imagine if Rockstar put a what into online? I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say, Gary. See, cassette dogs are often emotional. Yeah, I know. Mine gets very emotional too. Cats are also emotional as well. And like anytime I come home or leave, my dog's always at the front gate whining. I could literally be out there hanging out with him for like a good few minutes, petting him and giving him attention. And it doesn't matter. He's still going to whine and be the way he's going to be. That's the way that dog is. I think over there is Zamborino. So let's see where we are. No, wait. Yeah. We're too far north. We're going to go to... We'll have to go to Strawberry. Let's see, Cassette. You believe people own snakes as pets are professional or qualified snake handlers? I just don't know. I think there's some animals that are best left in the wild, like reptiles or snakes, but I'm not going to stop somebody from owning those animals. You have a right to own them if you want. I just don't see them as pet material. All right, where do we leave off? But I don't know. I mean, if we're not in the middle of a bounty whenever trade route starts, we may just focus, Scott, on doing the bountying. So you've been thinking about getting a Patterdale Terrier for a while now. Okay, cool, Brian. Well, that was a epic, whatever the hell that was. But Brian, I mean, I guess whatever research you want to do, I'm sure you've done it. Make sure that the dog is right for you. And eventually, hopefully, if you decide to get a Patterdale Terrier, then I hope you end up getting a dog you like. But when it comes to any dog breed, every dog breed is a little different. So you want to just look, research them a little bit before you make a final decision. See, Will says dogs are pack animals. They don't like being alone. That's true. That's true. At the moment, I don't have a second dog. That may change eventually, but as of right now, it's just one doggo. All right, so we're going to do another rando bounty with the rando. By the way, if this is you, just say hi in the chat. I'd like to know who's hanging out with me. No, the PS4 stream, there was no PS4 stream because I've done everything on PS4 so far. I've done, the Outlaw Pass is maxed out. All the roles are maxed out. And I'm just trying to find stuff to do during the live streams. And the truth is, the only thing I really have left to do at the moment is Outlaw Pass 4 on PC. And the fact is that there's at the moment, a decline in interest in Red Dead Online, so I'm scaling back on the Red Dead Online streams for the time being. And that was the reason why I was going to play other games, but when I got a few copyright claims, bogus, fraudulent copyright claims, that kind of, it was kind of an emotional hit that I didn't foresee. See, John Steve, what's up, John? How's it going? That's okay, John. Just glad you stopped by. Glad to hang out. Glad to see you, John. Hope you're having a great weekend along with everybody else. So I don't know if we're going to have a stream tomorrow. We'll see. It's been a interesting week. Interesting being the key word. And it all kind of started with the Arkham stream, which went really, really well. I had a really good time. But then the next day when I woke up to those claims, it's just like everything went downhill this week after that. And the views for my videos were worse than usual. And that could be YouTube's fault because of typical notification fails on their part. Even if people are subscribed and have rang the notification bell. It could be a declining interest in Red Dead Online. It could be a little bit of both. So it's just been kind of a, I hate to say it, it's been kind of a depressing week for me personally as a content creator and a streamer. So I've been trying to get through it the best I can, but to be honest, it has taken a bit of a toll. Thanks for the like, Tim. I appreciate that. All right, we will dispatch these fools before the bounty arrives. Hey, I didn't consent to you tackling me. How dare you? Would you please focus on him? Asshole knocked my hat off. How rude. I bought it, Gary. I played a little bit of it, but then I quickly lost interest in it for some reason. I got a ton of copyright claims for that stream, by the way. But the difference is those copyright claims were revolved around actual legitimate songs from musicians. So those I can understand. I don't like it, but I can understand those copyright claims. It was just I had quite a few copyright claims, and that was a big reason why I just didn't continue my Saints Row Remastered. But what happened with Arkham Asylum was just ridiculous. See, Greek kebab and chips, nice, Bri. I had some Apollo fries last night, and I got a little bit of the lamb left over. I'm going to reheat it, and I'm going to have it with some tortillas later on. I do love Greek food. I love all kinds of food. I love Greek, Indian. I love Vietnamese, like pho. I love Mexican. I love Italian. I love American food. No, I hope Red Dead Online doesn't die either. I hope so. Mike Darkkiller, yes, I put tons of hours into Skyrim over the years. I don't really have any interest in streaming Skyrim, if that's what you're trying to get at. Because even every now and then, whenever I get in the mood to play a little Skyrim, I will literally jump into Skyrim Special Edition on my Xbox, and I will play for like 5 minutes and I'll stop playing. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I have put tons of hours into that game. Tons of hours. Let's see, GB, do you think there should be a ghost organization Red Dead Online? No, I don't think there should be. I mean, for the most part, if you're far enough away from other players, you kind of are in Ghost. It's really a proximity thing. See, Indian food's popular in the UK. Nice. Choke on that. How rude.
There's your piece of silver.
All right, got that done. So we got the West Elizabeth dailies done. What murder? I didn't murder anybody. It was self-defense. I was canceling him for saying something offensive to me. Right, let me grab this card, then we can oh, we got trade. We can go do. We'll do trade route. I mean, we got nothing else to do. All right, Scott, we're gonna go do some trade route. Let's see, Ahmet. What's up, Ahmet? How's it going? Gary, I was addicted to Skyrim for the longest time. I played tons of Skyrim over the years, and I've had several different characters and builds and whatnot. But it's one of those circumstances where you play so much of it, and then eventually, even if you let some time go by and you try to get back into it, you're just like, your interest is just not there anymore. So, Gaming Guy says, do you think we should, yeah, I read that. Mike says, yeah, I understand. Completed Skyrim last year and have all the achievements and all the DLCs. Yeah. I mean, for its time, it was great. I enjoyed playing Skyrim. It just sucks that we haven't gotten a new one since. I hope that eventually we get a new Elder Scroll game. Eventually, right, right, Bethesda? We'll see how that goes. No, it says, thankfully Rockstar is much better with stopping griefing in Red Dead Online. Well, if they really want to stop griefing in GTA Online, they need to do away with the orbital cannon, and they need to nerf the broomstick. But have they done that? No, they haven't. They have not. But who knows? Maybe the next update we'll see some positive changes to both Red Dead Online and GTA Online. It would be nice if they actually... They claim they listen to our feedback for both games. They claim they do. But the problem is, I feel like that it's one thing to say it, right? But it's another thing for them to actually deliver on that. And I feel like they haven't necessarily delivered on that claim. And they're just going to have to prove to us, the communities of Red Dead Online and GTA Online, that they are in fact listening. We'll see how it goes, though. Nope, y'all can't get on the train. You don't have a ticket. See, Scott, your trade route on PC is almost done. Mine just started. That's odd. Well, the price isn't the issue, Matt. The problem is it's too OP. That's the problem with the broomstick. It's too OP. I'm not asking for the broomstick to be removed, but it doesn't make sense that it can take down fighter jets and attack helicopters. I think that's dumb. I get it. There's some players out there that like to use the broomstick solely for getting around the map easier for more convenience. Okay. That's why I'm not calling for it to be removed. I am calling for it to be nerfed, though. But I do think the orbital cannon deserves to be completely removed from the game, because the only purpose of the orbital cannon is to grief other players. There's no other purpose for that thing. No, see, no, it says same thing with you being bored of Skyrim. It happened to you with Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. Yeah, I mean, Red Dead Redemption has a great story mode, and I've played through it twice. But the problem for me is it's kind of emotional. It's an emotional roller coaster. And it's just one of those things where if I ever do another Red Dead Redemption 2 story stream, it's going to be a while and let some time go by. But it is a great story, though. I mean, Arthur Morgan's a great protagonist. There's some great missions, some great characters. And there's definitely a lot to offer in story mode for Red Dead Redemption 2. But at the same time, I mean, I can understand that somebody would get tired of playing even story mode after a while. He dead. Alright, I was a little late on that one. Gaming Guy says, GB, what is your favorite garment set from Gus? I think the wolves are probably my favorite, because wolf is obviously my spirit animal, and that's what my PS4 character Wolfus likes to wear. The Onyx Wolf specifically the Onyx Wolf. But so I guess the wolves are my favorite. I did do a review of the legendary animals where I go over my ranking of the garments. Dave, good afternoon, Dave. How's it going? Good to see you, Dave. Hope you're doing well. See, Mike, you only bought the orbital cannon for the achievement? Okay. Well, I mean, I get that. People like being achievement hunters and getting all the achievements, all the trophies, all the awards in the game. It's never really been a thing for me as much. It's not really as big of a motivation factor for me. But I do understand that there are players that enjoy getting all the achievements in a video game. So I get that. I get that. I mean, I do like the awards in Red Dead Online because some of them will reset for gold, and that gives you more ways of earning gold in Red Dead Online. So I do like that. But for the most part, I mean, it doesn't really... The achievements I get, the awards I get when playing through a game, like a story mode, or even online, most of the time I'm not even really trying to get the award. It just happens because I accomplished a certain thing in a game or a certain story. You get the idea. But it's not like I was intentionally trying to do it. Wow, that was great. Awesome. God damn it. These assholes are having their way of our train. This is nice fall. Alright. My scum. Jeez, we're just being wrecked. Is nobody gonna move the damn train? No, the wagon? Fine. I guess I'll do it myself. Like, am I playing with a bunch of noobs? I mean, seriously? There. Like, what the hell? See, Antidote. Hey, Antidote, you were sent by Mike? Cool. Well, tell Mike I said thanks. Fuck. I fell. Oof. Well, someone had to be the knight in shining tinfoil. I don't care, Harriet. Nobody wanted to move the stagecoach, I swear. Yeah, exactly, Antidote. And the words of Thanos, I guess I'll do it myself. Yeah, exactly, no. Thanos, GB is confirmed to be Thanos. No, I'm not. Fine. I guess I'll do it myself. It is interesting, though, that they do, like, Thanos, in a way, is painted as the hero in, like, Infinity War. Well, he goes on the hero's journey in Infinity War. Which was an interesting decision that they made when it came to his story arc. I liked it, though. I liked it. We are getting screwed so bad here. We are getting trashed. But it leaves you to actually believe that Thanos was the good guy. Now see, Dark Matter Wolf, what's up, Dark Matter Wolf? I mean, yeah, he does a bad thing, but at the end of the day, he has I guess a justification for what he wants to do. See, Dave says, rumor has it, says we might be getting a telegram mission. Ooh, telegrams, yay. I can't wait to become a telegram operator and learn how to do the Morse code. Beep, beep, dash, beep, 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 beep. That's exciting. Mike, I played a little bit of Witcher 3. At the time, I wasn't as familiar with the lore, but I did play a little bit. There's a few episodes on the channel from a while back, but I ended up giving the game to a friend of mine years ago. So, I don't know. I see Hobby. What's up, Hobby? How's it going? Does this mission give you gold? I think it just gives you goods for your camp. And at this point, hardly any goods I'll be getting. Anyways. Oh, it's over all right. That went great. See, Dark MatterWolf, sometimes bad things equal good things. Like Sandman and Spider... Yeah. I mean, Thanos is technically a bad guy and antagonist, but I do like the way they paint... the way they did his character in Infinity War. He technically did go down the hero's journey. Let's see, Dave. I'm downloading Red Dead for Steam. Would my PC work? Well, Steam is only for PC, though. I'm kind of confused, Dave, about what you're asking. Well, we got that done. Hooray. Oh, we got some stuff to go do. I guess we'll go back to camp. Rando. I still don't know who the rando is. I'm guessing it's one of my viewers. And nobody's came out to say, hey, it's me. But I don't know who it is. But they're helping me, and I appreciate the help. Yeah, Dave, I am aware of that because I did do a video on it on Tuesday. Thank you, though. I mean, seriously, guys, I do this video on Tuesday, my Newswire video, where I go over the stuff. So I'm aware of the trader bonuses. I was just waiting for it to be maxed out. All right, Bry says, Thanos depopulated a crowded universe, but messed up the ecosystem, yeah. Oh, for your PS4. Oh, you're gonna play PC with your PS4 controller. Well, yeah, I use an Xbox One controller, Dave. I find it's a lot less problematic using an Xbox controller. I think it is. I think there is a way to use a PS4 controller on PC. But I've known some people that have attempted to do it over the years, and they've had some issues here and there. Anyways, we're gonna go back to camp once I let's go to the gun store. Probably a good idea. See, Dark MatterWolf, that's why I called story. Oh, okay. Anyways, back to cleaning guns. Excitement. But a telegraph roll. Fantastic idea. I don't know if that's true or not. Let me clean McGinn's. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, I don't even know why I checked that because the revolvers carry the same ammo types. Alright, alright. Definitely need more high velocity. See, Mike says I sell 2 times the distance. Oh, nice. Very nice, Mike. Alright. Clean the weapon. And ammo. Okay, ammo's good. Okay. So I'm going to head back to the camp. See what's going on there at camp. Alrighty. Alright, see you later, Cusset. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Alright, back to camp we go. Some water. Which reminds me I need to go buy some more water. I'm running low. What is with that? What is with that, you know? Like, you buy stuff, right? And then you run out of that stuff, and then you have to go buy more of it. It's an endless cycle. No, it's okay, Dave. No worries. No worries. I understand. But like I said, for future reference at the moment, for the time being, I do have a Tuesday video where I go over the event week stuff. For now. Alright. What do you got for us? Oh, we got it. We can wrap up with a sell. Okay, so as soon as the rando gets over here, we'll do a sell. I don't have anything for the special stew, but I mean, I can do a superior stew, so we'll do that. High velocity ammo, it's just a slightly better ammo. I mean, express and high velocity are both good in their own way, but they both earn you additional XP, so that's why I use them. Let's see if the rando makes it back over here. Let's see, gaming guy, what if Rockstar focused more on gold? Well, I think that they're going to add more gold-focused items. I think that's a very real possibility, gaming guy. Welcome, Tommy Angelo. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, clean my horse. It's raining, so you think my horse would already be clean. Dark Brown Wolf, thank you. Tell other players what to do by sending them a telegram. Oh, really? Oh, that's going to go over as well as the email. Because, fun fact, they added email to GT Online and through the iFinder, and nobody uses it. Nobody uses it. The rando. What is the rando doing? Rando, what are you doing? All right, where is the rando? The rando's in Tumbleweed. I think the rando might be at the gun store, so we'll give him a minute. See, Mike says gold is hard to grind, but if you complete the challenge, yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'll give the rando another minute or two to join. Worst case scenario, I'll just wrap up the stream. It would be nice to, you know, reward the rando with a little money for helping me out. Plus, get the sale done while there's a bonus opportunity. But, you know, I don't know what they're doing. I think they may be in the gun store. All right. That it? I guess that's it. Unless they're fast traveling back to camp. I don't know what they're doing. Rodney, no. I don't do 24-hour streams. Oh, yeah, Ruben was here earlier. And Ruben, if you're still here, hello, Ruben. Sorry, I meant to say hi to you. Yeah, Sinister, deleting the photos of the social page. It's annoying. It's very, very annoying. But, no, I don't think I'll be doing a 24-hour stream. Definitely not today. I'm about to wrap up. All right, Amit, I'll see you later, Amit. Well, Rodney, when there's not much going on in the game and you don't really have any desire to keep going, then it's just the way it goes, Rodney. There's nothing new in the game at the moment, you know, nothing at all. Ben, hey Ben, how's it going? Well, no, Dave, I'm not going to sell my stuff because right now he won't be able to fast travel over here if I start to sell. So I have to wait for him to first fast travel to the camp if he's even going to do that. I have no idea what they're doing. I'm guessing they're in the gun store by where they're... Yeah, look, yeah, they're in the gun store. So I'll give them another minute or two. But if I was to start that sell, then at the moment I wouldn't even have an additional gun with me. And there's not many people in here that are a threat. A lot of low levels, a lot of standees, but... Well, we'll see. Then again, I don't know. I don't know what the rando's up to. Maybe the rando's just doing their own thing, oblivious to what I'm doing. I have no idea. I really don't. Oh, look at all the birds. Lovely. Fine. Yay for birds. Don't poop on my outfit. Damn birds. Yippee. Let's enjoy some more stew while we're here. I'm not going to wait forever for this guy. But who knows? Maybe I'll just call it a day. Well, son, Dev, that's one pain I'm not going to go through. I'm not going to do a 24-hour stream. 10 hours is usually as far as I'll go, and that's usually if it's a brand new game. Yeah. Bri, which mummy movie are you referring to? There's been a few mummies. There's an original one from back in the day. Then there's the Brendan Fraser mummy films, and then there's Tom Cruise's. Sinister, no, I haven't watched The Sinner. I have no idea what that is. But the Mummy franchise has been around since like the 30s and 40s. Well, the 1930s and 40s. Eventually, it'll be the 2030s and 40s eventually. All right, Rando, what are you doing? All right. You know, I'm just going to call it a day. Maybe tomorrow I'll do the sale. No, don't go in. Nope. Crying out loud. Anyways, I do appreciate all of you being here today. Thanks for being here. And thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes. Sinister, thanks for the super chat. And I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to stream some more Red Dead Online. Maybe a video. Maybe I'll just take tomorrow off. But I appreciate each and every one of you being here. And have a great weekend. And feel free and check out the channel. Feel free and check out the socials if you want. Twitter is crap. We're not on Twitter anymore, in case you were wondering. Facebook page, Instagram. Well, Instagram, we may retire that too. We also have a Discord community. All that can be found in the About section. I hope you all have a great weekend. And we'll see you all later.